Hi everyone, I'm composer Frank Horvat. In the fall of 2021, I had the incredible opportunity to attend a 4-week residency at the Banff Centre for Arts and Creativity. During my time in the stunning Banff region, my partner Lisa and I explored 8 different hiking trails. Each of those hikes inspired a unique piano piece, composed right there during my residency. In this video, I'll take you through the highlights of my first week, the breathtaking landscapes, the emotions I experienced, and clips from pianist Vicky Chow's album recording, each one inspired by those trails. Let's dive in. Hike number 1 was Sulphur Mountain. No gondola for us. It took 2 hours and 5 minutes of constant switchbacks to get to the top. Our thighs were burning, our breathing heavy. There was some scary, narrow spots, but we eventually made it. What amazing views. We took those extra steps up to the weather station. I can't imagine someone living up there in that tiny hut with so much wind. Coming down only took 1 hour and 20 minutes, but way harder on the feet than going up. Otherwise, it was an exhilarating first day. Hike number 2 was to Lake Louise. We took a 1-hour bus ride out of the town of Banff to one of the most beautiful places on the planet. This was an intense day as we hiked a bunch of trails up to Lake Agnes, passing Mirror Lake along the way. We kept going past the tea house up to the big beehive. Some spots were scary narrow, but the views up top and along the way were breathtaking. We ended that day with a serene, flat trail alongside Lake Louise. Let's call that the cool down trail. Visiting Lake Louise was like visiting a sacred place. I was so overwhelmed emotionally that I was compelled to video record my feelings at the end of the day. Hello everybody. Welcome to Lake Louise in Alberta, Canada. I just had the most amazing day hiking today. Unbelievable. Look at this view. We went up to this big spot called Big Beehive, hiking all the way up into what felt like tundra and rock and narrow paths. It was absolutely exhilarating. So just makes me realize that nature is such a beautiful thing. We have to work really hard to protect it. And I'm not just saying this, honestly, this was probably the best day of my life today. So if you've ever been to Lake Louise, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you've ever been in a natural, beautiful spot, just remember, we've got to take care of it. Hike number 3 was Sacred Buffalo Guardian Mountain. Many of you who have been to Banff will know this trail as Tunnel Mountain, but out of respect to the area's First Nations peoples, I refer to it as Sacred Buffalo Guardian Mountain. Thankfully, the trailhead is right beside the Banff Centre, and this was the shortest trail so far, but my thighs still burned on the climb. I was also dealing with an annoying blister that really pinched inside my boot on the way down. Despite beautiful views of the town of Banff from the top of the mountain, I felt so depressed throughout this hike. I think the excitement of the week coupled with feeling beat down from the physical exertion finally caught up to me. I was also sharing my journey on social media and feeling so overwhelmed by the positive feedback I was getting. Perhaps I felt a sense of responsibility to compose something great that would live up to the magnificence of all that nature that we were surrounded by. In the end, this whirlwind of anxiety was reflected in this piano piece.